Hi guys, welcome again to my channel. My name is MC. I make videos and blogs for international students who want to study, set to explore their opportunities here in Canada. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure they hit that red button below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you don't miss any videos I upload every single week. And also, if you're not part of the SLIM mentorship group, make sure that you check my description box because you get free resources, free letter of acceptance from my school partners, and you get that help from international students. So check my description box for more information. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the education system here in Canada and what are the things that you're going to expect once you start your program. So if you're an international student and you want to study here, then keep on watching. The first thing that you have to know that here in Canada, they have K-12 education system. When you say K-12, they have total of 12 academic years when they completed their from elementary to high school. That's completely different from people from the Philippines or maybe from India or Nigeria. In the Philippines, we have K-10 during my time. So I was under K-10 education system. So when I applied here, I had to give them my bachelor's degree, certificate, and diploma just to show them that I have completed more than K-12. But I believe if you're from Nigeria or India, you have senior high school certificate, then you're good to go. The second one is here in Canada, they have public funded and private schools, and they have universities, you have community colleges and institutes. So if you're planning to take a bachelor's degree or master's degree and PhD, your best bet is university. And if you're planning to take a program that will give you the opportunity to join the workforce right away, then your best bet is community colleges. So in community colleges, they have programs that have work placement integrated into the program or co-op. When choosing a program or school, make sure that they are a designated learning institution that offers PGWP, so post-graduation work permit. So that permit will give you the eligibility to work here or gain your Canadian experience. So the next one would be most of the program starts here during September. Sometimes they have January or May intake, but most of the time program starts on September. So they have in one academic year, they have first semester, second semester. Sometimes you have work placement. So for first semester, let's say your program will start on September. It will start on September. It ends on December, mid-December. So that's your first semester. Your second semester usually starts on January until May or April. And then your work placement starts on May or probably June. So next one, what would you expect once you're here, once you start your program? So I'm gonna share my experience when I was at NSCC. So this will be community colleges. I know that it's completely different if you're studying at university. It's a lot harder compared with community colleges. So in university, I know that you have to take your prelim, midterm, and final exam, and it's more like self-directed study. You're not gonna expect your professor to discuss every single thing. I think you need to be disciplined if you're studying in university. But not like in community colleges, you're more less stressful. So if you're looking at studying in more less stressful environment, then community colleges is for you. You expect that you have assignments, you have discussion, you have quizzes and group projects. So they're using Brightspace here in Canada. It's like online student portal. You submit your assignment online, you have your discussion online, and you also have that discussion in class, but you also have that online discussion. And then you have your quizzes in class, sometimes online as well. And then you also have group projects. You can have your solo projects, but for me, I would advise have a group project as long as you like your members. But I always have Felix as my group member. So we're doing our projects in school or most of the time at home. So yeah, so we kind of like managed to do that, the group project thing, but I've known some people that didn't do well in group projects. They have that conflict with group members. We don't have that kind of thing with Felix, so we do our own thing. So yeah, we have total of 6 to 7 subjects as far as I remember, but then let's say I have 7 subjects. The other subject would be an elective course. So I have 6 subjects as my main one, or like the foundation, and then 1 course will be my elective. When you say elective, you can actually take a course outside of your field, outside the field of study. Let's say I'm doing accounting. One of my courses would be horticulture, like completely different on in my program. So I like that. So usually I take my elective as online because, you know, just make sure if you're taking an online course, part of your program, make sure that you're still a full-time student. So I'm only taking 1 online per semester, I guess. I'm taking online course because I want that flexibility. I don't want to be in school the whole time. You know, the online course, right? You can do it whenever you could do it. If you're at home, you can do it, right? So I go to school Monday to Friday. This is like based on my experience, okay, in NSCC. Monday to Friday, I have 8:30 to 3:30 schedule, and I also have from 8:30 to like 11:30. So I have half day, I have full day. So as far as I remember, I have 3 full days and then 2 half days in a week. So whenever I have half days, that's the time I'm doing my assignment. Like after class, I do my assignments and then project and stuff. So my weekend will be allocated for my part-time job. So that's how I manage my time doing my work and my school. Again, you can only work 20 hours during your studies, and then if you have the summer vacation or summer break, then you can work full-time, more than 40 hours or whatever. You can work as many jobs as you could. So the only thing that I want to highlight as well, when you're doing your assignment, make sure that you're not copy or pasting it from the Google because they're very strict on that. You might get fail if they find out that you copy paste it from Google. And then if you're submitting your assignment, make sure that it's on time because they will deduct some points if you submit it later from the date of submission, right? And also, like, what else I can say? Yeah, I would say like do some group projects, not doing it by yourself because it's a lot harder. Make yourself like stress-free. Find a group member that will help you to do to make the project a lot easier. As mentioned before, you have first semester, second semester, and a work placement. So in my work placement, I didn't do it. When I say I didn't do it, I credit my work placement using my work experience in Dubai. The reason being was that I really had to go to Toronto right away because Felix had a full-time job. He got an offer like 4 months before our graduation. So he used that as his work placement. So we went to Toronto. He did his work placement there, and then I was like looking for my full-time job. So we did that before the graduation. So yeah, so that's the good thing if you're studying at community colleges, because the program itself, it has a work placement integrated or a co-op. So that will prepare the student to get a full-time job, or to preparing them to join the workforce. I'm not sure with university programs, but pretty much for colleges, they always have work placement. So make sure that you check your program if they have work placement, because that's like really beneficial for you if you're aiming to stay here in Canada and get a full-time job. And again, you don't really have to do your work work placement in that province. Like for example, Felix did his work placement in Toronto, not in Nova Scotia. It really depends on the policy of the school. So the best advice is look for a full-time job before you graduate. Okay, so Felix got his full-time job December 2017, and our graduation or the work placement will be like May 2018. That was like ahead of time, so that was really good. So you can do the same, right? Your aim here is to get your dream job and your dream life here in Canada. You're not gonna get like any shitty jobs there, okay? For you to get your dream job, get the right program, guys. So I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you like it, smash that like button so more and more international students will see my video. And I'll see you to the next one, guys.